Arc Warden. Maybe not an answer per se, but it gives them a way to try play and win this game, which is go late game. The lane matchup they hope for. He is running from top down to bottom. Courier is running by mid, and it's going to be Courier snipe. Oh, no, I think he mistimed it. Tango, can he get the second right click? Yes, he's got it.
There it is. He's going to get it.
To start TI. And the pause. TNC say hello. What's up? Adventure, a ground courier going to the secret shop, now down bottom. Right after going mid, it makes sense actually. The mid lane gets his items, and then your offlaner who wants his bottle to just keep on spamming quills is happy as well. Top, Mirana.
There's the arrow.
Yeah, leaps in, hits the arrow, and there should be a kill with the spark ring.
5 sticks.
They tried to leave it for the Arc Warden, I think. Oh, he's gonna live. He's gonna get.
He's gonna deny himself.
Oh, Mirana.
No, he gets him.
Hopeful. That's Tim's. Leaps in. Baits out Roshan to himself, but they kind of didn't expect those stick charge. Quite a bit of time to recharge.
Yeah, but it got buffed, so it's not 60 seconds anymore. Now it's 45. He also has the bottle for himself and the Ring of Bassi, so a lot of mana regen.
X creation. It is a line X. Oops, Life is going to kill up top onto Gabby. Mid lane. X into Torrent. Can they lamp the arrow? There's a lot of creeps here, and as a result, I don't think he can execute this kill. It's going to be Keen Gaming. Dash leaping on in, hits the melee range arrow, doesn't do a whole lot of damage with the flame guard up. One more right click with the tower shots, and Tims gets another kill. Nicely done with the Mirana. Probably just for this AA, perhaps? No, he's just trying to get a ward down. Mirana's going to arrow the siege. It gets down the high ground ward, which is why he scanned, just to get this ward. But the Trailing versus Trailing, this is such a nice ward to have. They are going to go in on Gabby on the Arc Warden here, trying to bring him down. He just wants to take the Mirana with him. It's going to be Tims chasing on after. As he got the leap charges, he leaps forward again. He's looking for one last right click. He's not going to get the kill. Instead, it's going to be Arc Warden going down. And he used up 2 of his 3 leap charges and did not kill off. Typically dodge some of those spells. Kind of turns into this big mind game.
First Moonlight Shadow used.
Look, they were using it. They dove in looking for a bit of a kill there. Life still got low, but they used the Moonlight Shadow just to get out. Back at mid, they've got in looking for the Arc Warden kill. They're going to get it. It's going to be the Keen Gaming mid player getting X and pulled back. He did have the Remnant. He didn't get to the high ground though. He's still in the low ground here. They're slowing down the Bristle. He's trying to chase with the Tidebringer damage. It's getting pretty low there. Instead, they're going to go for the AA, the DD on the Bristle back.
300 damage on Bristle. That should be a tier 1 tower for sure.
Oh, Life's still in.
If they can get Arc Warden once again before he gets his Midas, they're pinging it out. He has no boots. Is he gonna stay? Oh, Sentry Ward is ready on Kaka if he wants to place it. He's dropping it.
Yep, they're gonna go for this kill. They really want it, and they should have it. Yeah, he's just gonna turn and fight. He wants to bring down the Rubik. He's gonna get the kill. Can he buy the Midas?
Oh.
He did. Ooh, what
he
a player.
actually got the kill before and bought the Midas.
Yes, that's huge for him. That kind of salvages that situation for him, and they're going to go back with the X into the arrow, hits the Timber Sword, didn't use this one off. And now the Starstorm follow-up. It should be enough damage, and yeah, they've got the kill with the Mirana. Really nicely done by TNC, punishing that dive up top. Decide to let Ember go. I think a little bit afraid because of the shrine. You could TP on in as well as, of course, heal yourself back up.
I think it was a risky play to go with another leap, but it would still be worth it.
Mirana, Tim's in a lot of trouble here. No more leaps left, and we'll get punished for this one. Yule Scepter making sure they got the bounty rune as well. Timber's going to get both those bounty runes bottom, while his team will get top. So 3 out of 4 bounty runes going gaming. Very even game here at 15 minutes. Okay. X boat. There's boat stolen by the Rubik. He's going to turn that around. That's going to mitigate some of this damage coming on in. Bristle, though, okay, with that Tidebringer, is going to get the kill. And now Bristle's found a new target. It's the AA. The right-click damage. One more right-click. It's there. It's just enough. As Bristle now in all sorts of trouble. He's overcommitted. He's dying to the Timbersaw. That pure damage coming on in from the Chakram. Bristle will pay price.
Arrow.
Yeah, have they got the damage?
The vessel.
Silence? Yeah, they should be able to do this one. Yule Scepter is there. There should be another vessel. No, he's out of charges. Can they even kill him here? It's going to be Armel and Subtle in all sorts of trouble. He X him back in. Is there going to be another Starstorm? Couple of seconds. He gets the kill on the Timbersaw. Wants the Ember as well, and they'll get both. Really nicely done. The Arc Warden rotating in as well to get a kill. Armel has his Midas up and is a very happy camper.
The timing that the Keen Gaming is looking for is the Radiance.
Yeah, and not too far away from that one.
Nice arrow.
Oh my gosh, they've got the combo with the Grimstroke, binding them two together. The Lifesteal are going to get thrown up in the air as well. He couldn't get the rage off, and now the stolen boat coming on in, but it's too little, too late. The X-Back is going to pull the Rubik back in for a third and a fourth easy kill.
That's a big stab, and that's a big turnaround from TNC. Another great arrow from Tims. Tier 1 tower, or try to take a fight because Lifestealer did not have a Radiance there. He didn't even have Relic.
Oh my. Timbersaw was still down bottom and is going to find a free solo kill here potentially. Doesn't quite get the damage up what he was hoping for, and he's going to get stunned and silenced up. Still chasing, wants his Arc 1, and will get the kill there. 11. Playing in the enemy base here, and will be out under the tier 3 tower.
That was a huge for TNC. And the BKB is finished on Kunkka to use the courier. There's no way he's dying. Also Bristleback tanking up. Vanguard finish Hood. Another arrow.
This combo, this Kunkka Marauder, you can see why they first two pick it. TNC showing they've got plenty of practice and experience using the two heroes.
Arrow cooldown, so it's a 10-second cooldown. If somehow this game drags, you're gonna pick up Spell Amp talent on 20 and multi-shot arrows. That so talent is so good.
That 10-second arrow cooldown is so nice when you're playing this aggressive. And speaking of which, it's going to be a long 5-second arrow mid followed up by a boat. They haven't quite got the damage to kill him off though. Mirana in all sorts of trouble. The lift to follow up the cold feet. They lose Mirana. The X-Back is going to pull in the Timbersaw. They bring him down. The rage wearing off. Can they catch up to this lifesteal? Looks like they're going to change direction. Instead go for the supporting cast. The Rubik going to be X as well. The stolen arrow coming into play, but doesn't matter too much as they will bring down Rubik as well.
The question is, do they want to go for a Roche right now?
You mentioned you like the double braces on Timber. It's Kunkka going for the same build as well.
It's kind of a standard build on Kunkka days. Seems like a lot of these all shut up, go quads. Never mind, that's only a replicate.
That's still gold. It's 300 gold. That's basically a hero kill. That adds up, and they're looking to fight this mid lane. The arrow is going to be dodged by the rage. Tier 1 tower being focused here by the lifestealer. They're going to leash two together. The Ember there, who's going to get infested with the lifestealer inside. Can he remnant his way out of this one? No, he's being pulled up in the air, and lifestealer does not have rage. This is a disaster for Keen Gaming. Oh, they've lost Ember, who's going to instantly buy back, but this fight's already over and lost. The Ember needs to be careful not to die again. He remnants away. Mirana's going leaping on forward. Another leap is there.
Arrow, it's going to hit.
Ooh,
there's no follow-up, though.
I think Mirana was like, where are we, guys? Are we getting this one? Arrow stolen now.
Radiant are scanned.
Radiant scan. This feels like it's go time. Quite got the AC on lifesteal. He is close to it though. Couple hundred gold. They want to fight over these bounty runes up top. Timbersaw looks like he's king of the bounty rune. The Bristleback running on in as well. It's going to be Brawl coming out here. The Bristleback needs to be careful. Hit by the Ice Blast. He's getting low, but it's also Timbersaw. Defensively, uses himself. Can he chain himself out of this one? But the torrent timing, that Yules just sets up an easy torrent. They'll trade Bristleback for the Kunkka, so a bit of an even trade so far. And with the Infest blink out, nicely played by the Lifestealer. Instead, it looks like Kunkka is going to find the AA instead. Easy Starstorm follow-up, and Kunkka, another kill. Armel is just beasting it here. Oh, and
Neon Disc procs, and then you just remove it.
And then you
silence
fire afterwards, yeah.
I
don't think we'll be seeing Kunkka goes charging on in. He's going to be instantly forced to BKB. There was a Lifestealer infested who's going to cause some problems here. And Bristleback trying to commit for this tower here. I think TNC just have to get out. Nice arrow from afar. Catch the Timbersaw. Ember's going to go charging. I think TNC needs to get the hell out of this one. They don't have the Arc 1 with them. The Ice Blast going to go flying on in as well. Doesn't catch the Bristle. Mirana has leap charges still. Needs to maybe get to the high ground here. There's another Starstorm leaps away. There's just so much kiting going on here. Bristleback's going to go charging on in with the BKB. He wants this AA, who's going to be forced to his TP on out. Cuckoo, his BKB wearing off. He's in trouble once this expires. Another arrow goes flying. It's going to catch the Timbersaw, but I don't think they've got the damage for this one. It's got a Heart of Tarask here. They're getting him low, and it's going to be Tims instead on the Mirana going down. Too aggressive coming in from him. The stolen arrows flying back at TNC.
But the bottom lane, Parker.
Yeah, I was wondering what was happening. Where this Arc Warden is, there's your answer. Rain tracks down.
And now they're saying go. They want to take a fight because they have vision of a Lifestealer who just TP'd back to the bottom lane to defend.
She thought she could kill this Timber. I don't blame her, but that's a 4k HP Timber with a lot of magic resist. Bounty runes. Looked like Cuckoo was going for some up top. Doesn't quite get him, and there is going to be an arrow follow-up. The stolen arrow. The boat's going to help with some damage mitigation. Said they're going to change target. They're going to go find the Grimstroke instead. Get out the Soulbind and...
Keen Gaming, 15,000 net worth lead deficit for them, but they are in the driver's seat at the moment, it feels like. Yeah. I mean, but they're still not a real... We didn't see a real team fight with Arc Warden.
It's kind of like a 5v4. It's ever so slightly. I think Arc Warden might be coming in for this fight here, but they've caught Tim's here. Can he get himself out of this one? He doesn't manage to do so. Has buyback if he wants to use him. We're going to see double buybacks coming into play. Bristleback turns, pops the BKB with the help of the Force Staff away. And now maybe it's time for Keen Gaming to get the hell out of this one. The Timbersaw has a package inside. It's the lifesteal. I think he's just trying to get him the hell out of this one. The boat follow-up is there, and they're getting him very, very low. Can they kill him? Lifesteal's going to pop out. Turn and fight. Hasn't got rage for a couple of seconds. Doesn't have mana as well. With the one charge, it should be able to turn and fight this one as Kunkka gets bashed, and Kunkka's in all sorts of trouble. Pops the BKB, goes for the TP. Where's the bash? Where's the bash?
There
he
it
gets
is.
it at
Keen
the
Gaming.
end. Keen Gaming get a second kill, down 15k gold. It's now just 10k gold with those buybacks, and they're charging forward.
Man, he's so tanky. They're trying to focus him as the first target. I don't think that's the go-to plan.
He got 925 gold from killing Kunkka, who was on a beyond godlike streak. And now onto the high ground we go. There is buybacks, but do you really want to use a couple more? They may have to here. Gabby doing what he can with his double, and Lifesteal just gets deleted. Okay. Down he goes, and Bristle's chasing for more. Once his Rubik should be able to get him one more right click. Okay, arrow not going to be needed. Bristleback gets it, and
they need to run straight into Roche Pit. Oh, they couldn't get this one.
Miranda's going to be arrowing it as well.
Roche is going to go down so quickly.
Members
the
nearby, though.
Goo and the Medallion. AA still has ulti.
Scouted out. Are they going to go for some kind of a steal here? What's the play? They don't want to buy back the lifesteal. It's still 18 seconds without him, and Roshan looks like he's just going to go down. The Rubik blinks in, doesn't time it right. The Aegis is picked up by Dr. Stone. That's the Bristleback of Cuckoo, and Rubik. Costly play. He did not have buyback as well. Going for that without buyback. Their lineup doesn't exactly push high ground easily, whereas Radiance defends high grounds incredibly well.
Now you have Rubik, Timbersaw, Slide.
This time around, Arc Warden's there waiting. The trap was laying, and he gets pummeled.
You might be tanky, but against two Arc Wardens and the Cheese and the Aegis, Arc Warden is running out of slots. I mean, he can still buy Moon Shard, Aghanim Scepter. On certain heroes, the loot can be extremely good as well.
Shabby, but you're not going to buy an Axe.
Well, he's going to buy it eventually if this game cracks.
That's true. You get infinite gold. And they're just going in. They're looking to hit some buildings here. They're zoning with the arrows as well as the ghost ship. It's literally just zone Keen Gaming away by throwing these spells, hitting arrows. They're going to hit these arrows. Mirana falls up. They're not really looking to commit on this one. I think they know it's much more important to take the objectives, and they are taking the racks here, but Kunkka needs to be careful. And it's got the Aegis. The Force Staff's help keeping him alive. The Bash is going to hit on the Bristleback, but they don't really want to leave their base here. Himself or his double down bottom here. He's sending his double in to go for the backdoor play down bottom. So while all this distraction happens up top, it does look like bottom melee racks. Can they kill it off? He's got BKB now. I love this pickup just to make sure they can take some of these objectives. It's going to be close. I think they've got the damage for it.
He's got more than enough, and on the top lane,
they got
another one's going down.
Yep. Death by 1,000 cuts. TNC don't care about taking the kills. They would take them if they came to them, but Keen Gaming so annoying with their high ground defense, and TNC are just finding ways to bit by bit break their base. The Spark Wraiths, I mean, Tempest doubles go in bottom or top for the tier 4 towers.
They have a sentry
coming, but I mean, at this point, Arc Warden just seems keen on using this BKB to take objectives. Plan or not. Arrows and Torrents, they are just looking to force these towers here. Arrows continue to go flying out here, and it's going to be Mirana leaping on forward. Didn't quite have the damage to kill off the Rubik, who did get kept alive with the Grimstroke, the Glimmer Cape. And the arrows just continue to go flying, and it's going to be a tier 3 tower looking to be claimed here. Timbersaw getting so incredibly low. The Ember forced to buy back. The Ice Blast is going to land on 2, but the damage just isn't really there. They're kiting them with these 4-stars, and there's just nothing King Gaming can do. They just can't keep these heroes in place. They're falling one by one, forcing out these buybacks. 3 buybacks used already. TNC may just say, let's just, you know, re-engage, reset a little bit, but they're being chased after here. I think King Gaming feel now, it's now or never here. The arrows going flying up, forcing them to kind of disperse. It's so hard to chase when these arrows are just flying at you. Warden will throw in one last Tempest double. This one maybe just going to feed away some gold. The arrows again going flying. Doesn't latch on anyone. The leash, though, is there. Soul binding 2 together. Mirana's gone leaping in with the double Sarstorm. Doesn't quite kill the Rubik here. Lifestealer still leashed. Will get the rage away. And with Rubik dead for 100
No
plus
buyback
seconds.
on Rubik.
Whew, not looking good. Timbersaw pulled back in. He's got no buyback as well. And this is looking like the end for King Gaming. A cleave from the Kunkka. Slices through the Lifestealer's life. And it's GG. 53 minutes. King Gaming, they fought hard and long. They were so resilient, but it's TNC. Late game Arc Warden.
Yeah, I love the patience from TNC. Arc Warden did not have a good time early on, but the other 4 played so well, created the space.